is coming. Cover your butt.
Hello everybody and welcome to Longer and Harder, the show where we find a subject and we go deeper. How is everybody doing? Hello everyone in the chat. We got Elko. Nice to see you, El. Thanks for joining us. Bob, how's it going? Hey Gio, I know I saw Micro in there. Hey Bohobel. Hi Blue. I don't know how to do the last part of your name there. And Zan. Hi, Zan. Blue Huiga. I'm going to go with that one. Hey, Adrian. Nice to see everybody. Ooh, long-time viewer. Well, thank you for showing up for the show. I appreciate it. How's it going, Green Madness? Bullinator. How is everybody? Like my beer pick I sent you on Twitter. Oh, I saw that you sent me a thing, but I haven't had a chance to check my Twitters. But I can check it right now. We do have a pretty interesting beer of the week, I think. Let's see, what is Richard's beer? Oh, beer of the night is a Blue Moon. I can get behind Blue Moons sometimes. I think that they can be pretty good. I used to like them a lot more when I was in college, and since then, like a Ouija board. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Blue Ouija. Oh, like Blue Luigi. I get it. I got it. It clicked. It did the thing and it clicked and I got it. I got the, yeah. You can put it on screen if you want, if I can find it. If I can find the, I saw it on my phone, so it's not on my computer. Yeah, so every once in a blue moon, yes, every once in a blue moon I can get into a blue moon. They're pretty good. They can, like I said, I used to like them more in college. The thing about blue moons is you absolutely have to have them with orange, like orange slices. They really are. They're nowhere near as good without orange slices. I don't know what it is about the orange juice really brings out the flavor of it. So I think that's like a must with blue moons. So if you have it, then you're good to go. Today we're going a new AG with our woo woo. We are gonna do some new AG stuff today. So it should be fun. Oh, and I'll talk about why we're doing a new AG thing in a second. I should actually find myself that link, because there's actually a reason. And if you follow me on Twitter, you saw me tweet this out like 2 or 3 days ago when, and I'll talk about it a little bit more. I kind of tweeted about this a little bit ago about crystals and stuff. So we will talk about that. And my Facebook is dying, so I can't actually bring out like the link that I wanna find here, which is, you know, all sorts of professional. We are just the most professional today, as I probably am killing the stream and my internet all at the same time, because that's how we do things. All right, so we'll have that link open so that that's going. All right, we have beer of the week. So, oh yeah. I guess there is a little bit, just like a tad's bits of housekeeping to be done today. Not a whole lot, but there is a little bit of housekeeping to do today, because as you've noticed, there wasn't a video yesterday. Yes, it has to be a piece of orange, not orange juice, but like the orange juice in the oranges, I guess is what I meant. Yeah, you don't mix it with orange juice, but yeah, it's kind of like what's that other beer? Coronas, which are the Mexican beers. Like Coronas, you kind of have to have them with a piece of lime. Like you need to. It's a thing. There is no secret word. I'm sorry. I'm like hell of unprepared this week. I am all sorts of a absolute mess this week. So there is no word of the week. My week has just been an absolute disaster. I am not doing well on keeping up with things and stuff. So sorry. No beer of the week. And also I don't see Nightbot, so I get the feeling we've probably already hit the cap on Nightbot without me meaning to. So because he should have shown up, or he should be around, but who knows. I think Nightbot's dead already. So I think Nightbot yeah, I think Nightbot's already there. But yes, so along with housekeeping, because it does matter. The reason, so I started a new job, which I've talked about for the last few weeks, that I'm sort of switching jobs, and I finally started. This is this is my first like week, full solid week, of work. And I say that not just like my first solid week of work at a new job, but I haven't actually worked like a full-time job in a long time. like several months, like almost a year has been the last time. Hey, Alan. Thanks for showing up, man. I appreciate it. It's been since like sometime around last April, May, that I actually worked like a full 40-hour week. I haven't had to do that in a long time. And it kind of caught me off guard this week, how much a full-time job actually takes. It genuinely takes me 40 hours a week, and I didn't expect that. Which I should have been. I should have known better and expected that a full-time job would take up a full time of my week. So so I have, because of that, I am just an absolute wreck when it comes to my channel this week. I was working on a video, and I have like half of it done. It's on Eric Dubé's 200 proofs, and so I was hoping to get proof 1 and 2 out today, and I still might try after the stream, depending on how this beer of the week kicks my ass or not. Have I improved my urine blocking techniques? I know that's part of my job. Oh my goodness, I had to block pee with my hands this week multiple times. I can't. Oh, my job is full of insanity, and it's fun. I'm really enjoying my job. It's a lot of fun. I get to do some really cool things when it comes to psychology stuff. We're doing a bunch of. Right now, we have 2 studies going on where I'm at. So we have 2, and we're applying for 2 grants. So we have like 2 grant studies going on, or we applied for grants. So we got grant money, so we get to do these studies. And they're really fun. They're like, we get to do like we get to really fuck with people. It's kind of hilarious in some ways. I feel slightly bad every once in a while, but we're running these studies on behavior, and human behavior. So I'm doing science. It's great. I get to wear scrubs to work. I really wish I got to wear a lab coat. That would just make my day. But I get to do. I'm running. Well, I'm not running them because I'm not the one who is in charge. But I'm helping run these. I'm helping run these studies, so it's been pretty interesting. We're actually running studies on different conditions. So we have a room that we have the clients in, and then we keep changing out the lights in the room, like the light colors. So we'll put like gels on the lights so that, holy bananas, JR. I don't. How's it going? I don't. Will I start another channel featuring you and your scrubs? I'll send you a picture of me and my scrubs. It's so good to see you, man. I'm glad you're here. Because I did find purple scrubs as of not too long ago. I found purple scrubs, so hopefully they'll come in the mail pretty soon. I'll get to have purple scrubs. Right now I get boring blue scrubs. But yes, we're changing out the lights in these rooms, and then we're testing out different so we change out the lights, and then we change how often we provide reinforcement for behaviors, and to see how the kids react to it, like trying to figure out if it's the lights, if it's something that they're doing. It's really cool. So we get to do these really cool studies, and I've been mostly taking data, and I've run a couple of sessions. But yes, one of my kiddos right now is he's not potty trained, and he doesn't wear a diaper. I mean, he knows how to like go into the bathroom and sit down, but he doesn't hold his penis. And so if I don't block it, I get pee everywhere. So, and we usually have a pee guard, which is what we use, but we don't have one right now. And so my job right now is me. Part of my job right now is me guarding pee. That's my job. And part of it, I'll actually wear nothing but scrubs. Nice. Yeah. So you're having kids as guinea pigs. Yeah. We are using kids as guinea pigs a little bit, but it's some really cool studies. The place is really genuinely awesome. But because of my previous job, which JR knows all about my previous job. Because of my previous job, I haven't actually worked like a solid 9-to-5 job. So I am like all out of sorts this week. I can't. Everything's off. I didn't get a video up. I'm gonna try to get it done after the stream, but I can't. No promises. And hopefully, which is why I also don't have a word of the week, because everything just sort of just kind of just a mess. Hey, Psy Strike, nice to see you, man. Thanks for showing up. So that's my housekeeping for today. Is that I am just out of sorts. I am just not doing well. I should hopefully have it down by next week. Like I feel like after a week of work, I can sort of get back into work mode, and I'll be okay. But so far, not doing so hot. Which takes us to, if I can find it. Nope, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Where is the thing that I want? There it is. Beer of the week, which is German Texan. Well, it's German, but it's from Texas. And I've lost the bottle. I can't read the things, so we're gonna try to zoom in here. So it's a Bohemian Black Lager, Shiner. Shiner is the name of it. So this is our thing. Actually got to go beer tasting last night with my wife, which was a lot of fun. We got to do some really great stuff. I don't know about what heresy is this. Sorry, Gio. So it's brewed in Texas, in Shiner, Texas, I guess. That's not actually the alcohol volume or percent. I don't know what it is. I couldn't actually find it in the in the packaging. I think it might be in the 6-pack itself, but you know, so that's not it. I'm pretty sure that it's stronger. That is last week's wimpy ass German beer that I had last week, which I did drink it all, and it got better over time, but it wasn't like that one. I had to. That German beer is definitely an acquired taste. It wasn't a like favorite of mine right off the bat, but it did get better. I think I would enjoy it more come summer or come spring when it's kind of nicer out and everything's not so fucking cold all the goddamn time. I think I'll enjoy that German beer more, so that'll probably become like a beer that I might take out to the pool or something. But for now, I think I'm enjoying the darker beers. They just seem to be helping me out better, or just they're better right now. So this is Shiner Bohemian Black Lager from Spotzel Brewing in Shiner, Texas. That's not the alcohol. That's not the percent. I don't know what the percent is. We'll have to figure it out. Here in see, and I can't spell. This is how on fucking task I am today. Here in Shiner, Texas, population of 2,069. We've been handcrafting beer since 1909. The passion of our original brewmaster, Cosmos Spotzel, and again, can't spell today, continues to inspire our efforts. This is the terribly written. Holy shit, I can't write. Oh my goodness. I can't write for shit, guys. This is what I mean about, like, my week kicking my ass. I am so out of sorts today. Inspire our Spotzel. I think it was Spotzel, right? Oh my goodness. We'll fix those two typos there. 4.9. Okay, we can fix that. Since Micro says it's 4.9, we can fix that as well. Because we are fucking professionals here. We get things done right the first time. You need a mechanical P where these mistakes won't happen anymore. Oh no, I think they still will. Hey, Wooden Toad, how's it going? Okay, our original Cosmos Spotzel continues to inspire our efforts today. First brewed to commemorate our 97th anniversary, this Bohemian Black Lager remains true to our old world heritage of the German and Czech immigrants who settled Shiner. Imported Czech sauce? I don't know what that means. And Styrian hops and selected roasted malts make this Schweizer beer? Or darkest brew yet? I think I cocked like all of that up. Playing phone games, yeah, I don't blame you. It is a pretty random like, yeah, out of like I figured at that point you would wait. The space is broken, I know. I did say that. Like, I figured at that point you might as well just wait 3 more years and have, you know, a 100-year celebration instead of whatever, you know, just that odd year. Heritage German immigrants, Czech immigrants. I know I saw that one. Yeah, OBS is not the best for like writing stuff. It just isn't. Commemorate our. I think, is that the only space that was broken? There's probably another space that was broken, but we're gonna settle with that one. Yeah, OBS is not good for typing things out, which is part of the problem. It also doesn't let me spell check, which does not help in the slightest. So let's find out if this German Texan beer is any good. No. Well, no. I don't know. This beer's confusing me. They make good stuff. All right, I don't know. It seems so. It's really dark. Like the bottle, you can tell, right? It's really, really dark. And the beer, like I can't even see through it. It's really dark, but it does not taste dark. It tastes very light. And it's not particularly hop. Well, I can taste some hops in there. So I'm gonna have to keep keep going here. I'm not sure. Can a beer be confusing? How can a beer be confusing? I don't know. That's how it goes. Gotta split. Have a good show. Broadcast. Right. Thank you, JR. I'll talk to you later, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. It is a very confusing beer. Because it really is not. It really should be darker. It really should be either hoppier or just maltier. But it tastes a lot like the beer that from last week. The whatever German beer that I had last year tastes a lot like that. Yeah, Mexican. I don't. That's true. I mean, I like darker beers. I really do. I'm kind of weird like that. Most Mexicans don't. JR, he's really bad, man. He lives on a farm with his mom. Why are you making fun of JR? He's a friend. He's actually legit a friend of mine, like IRL. So don't give him a hard time. Or you can. I don't care. The regular Shiner beers is just as good, says Alvin. All right, I'm gonna have to. I did. Which must be their regular one. Hey, Billy, thanks for joining us, man. So I might have to try some other ones. I was really hoping I am in the wrong modes here. I was really hoping to be able to find something last night when we went beer tasting, but the place that I went to wasn't like it wasn't necessarily the best for beer. Like I liked it, but I wasn't like enamored by them. I see you IRL. You use IRL? Yes, I do use IRL. I am one of them. I am one of them horrible peoples. Hello, Itona Horibe. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Mac the Mad, I see you're here. Thanks for joining us. We got lots of people today. That's awesome. All right. So we have. Oh yes, the reason. I'm gonna do this before I forget. So the reason that we are talking about crystals today has to do with specifically this Facebook post. Which, so in case you don't know, I'm from California. That's where I grew up. That's where my family lives. That's where my wife and I are from. That's where I grew up a lot of the time. Specifically, I'm from Santa Barbara, California. If you have been following American news much, or California news, there's been just an absolute crap ton of rain. Page not found. What a bunch of jerks. To California. Let's see. Can I show this without showing who I am? I think I can. All right. So I'm gonna try to show the page without actually showing me. But I also have to figure out where my oh, I have to make a new thing. So let's make a new thing. We're just all sorts of prepared today. But so yeah, I'm from California, and which one do I want? Nope, that's not it. That's it. Yes. I'm from California, in case you didn't know. And in California, we've had a lot of flooding and water and rain and stuff. And in particular, my hometown actually had a mudslide going on. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to dox. There's just nothing on here that you should be able to identify me with. I don't think. So, so there's been like fires and floods, and the whole thing's been just an absolute mess. There was a mudslide that killed. I think the fatalities are up to like 20 people at this point. And it's pretty much just no good, like, at all. Like, it's just been awful. And that's my hometown. That's where I'm from. That's where my parents are from. That's where my parents live. And so this got posted up there. This, and see if I can move it down so we can see a little bit more without doxing myself. There's this place called, Paradise something, whatever it's called. Paradise Found, which is the, it's this, like, salt mine thing. Yeah, I won't dox you. I did see that you responded to it. So yeah, so they have a crystal sale. So, and I'll read what this says if I can find. Okay, this is a bit of a mess. Paradise Found. That's the place. They sell like salt and stuff. But then they're having this sale for the 12th, 13th, and 14th. Which was, last week, and I guess it ends today. They had this sale. This is what they had to say about their sale. 3 days only, 33% off all of our friends in Mineral Kingdom. With all the devastation in our community, the crystals have told us that it is time for them to get out and fulfill their purpose of healing, of spreading healing. That's not a sentence. Spreading healing, love, and light throughout our resilient little community. So these fuckers are literally taking advantage of a natural disaster in Santa Barbara to sell their crappy ass, no functioning crystals. Yeah, the crystals told them, right? This wasn't their manager's idea. This wasn't their, one of their coworkers say, oh no, this was the fucking crystals talking to them, told them that they need to go sell their crystals so that they could, go spread the healing and love and what, because that's what people need right now. In a town that's been devastated by flooding and mudslides and fires, this is not what they need. And so this is what preempted why we're gonna talk about crystals today. Is this particular post? Do they sell? Do they sell meth? They might sell meth. Hey, well, thanks for joining us. The talking crystals are probably meant to be fun marketing metaphor to get attention. It probably is. But at the same time, they do believe in crystal healing stuff, right? And the whole thing with crystals, if you've ever seen like the spirit science nonsense, is that the whole thing with crystals is that they are alive. So I wouldn't entirely put them past it that someone actually thinks that the crystal spoke to them. The only problem is that it is filled with huge amounts of bat shit. Yeah. Oh, the pink crystal stuff? And I think this place, I've never been inside of it, but I'm told it's actually a really cool place to, like, look at stuff because they have, like, it's like a salt mine and you can actually look at stuff, crystals and stuff, and it's very pretty and all that, and they have the pink crystals and all that. If you're going to have, like, a fucking pink crystal as a cool-looking lamp, then, by all means, go ahead. But don't have a pink crystal and then pretend like it's going to heal you when you've had tons of mud dumped on your city. The worst thing about crystal healing is that you can't have crystals because they look cool without people judging you now. That is true. That is true. You can't just own a crystal thing. You can't. And I think, crystals, they're pretty. They're good looking things. Like the pink Himalayan salt. And they mostly sell salt stuff, which is why I talk about salt so much. Like the pink Himalayan salt lamp things, like they're really cool looking. Like I like them for that, but I'm not gonna pretend like they're making my health better by owning one. They're cool looking. My mom has two, but she can't accept me as an atheist. Yeah, that happens. That usually is a problem. Jelly says the worst thing about crystal. Oh, you read that, but I didn't say hi to you, Jelly. When you take meth, hearing crystals speak is the least of your worries. Yeah. So, okay, so what else? We invite you to join us and celebrate our communal fortitude as we rise from the ashes and mud, and acknowledge our universal strength and infinite creativity. Hey, Atheist Rex. How's it going? Look at Feng Shui 2018. It's right next to the thing you're looking at. Oh, okay. I can. I don't mind. Yes, crystals are beautiful things like roses and chandeliers made out of human jumbo chandeliers. Oh, that got dark really good. Sent you stuff on Twitter. Okay, I'll have to take a look at it. Yeah, so this is all just for profit, right? Like they are, and maybe I should give them more of a benefit of the doubt than I am. But for me, they are taking advantage of a tragedy in their community to try to make money. So I think that in and of itself is bullshit. All right, so we wanted to look at Feng Shui, right? Feng Shui 2018, and hopefully everything's still in the right spot and I'm not doxing myself. Nope. All right, Feng Shui for the dog. Oh, for the year of the dog. Okay, that's better. I didn't read that right. Yeah, I bet there is essential. There's actually an essential. There's a great little tea shop next, not really close by to me, and that I love to go to, and that's where I get all my tea. It's a really great, cute little tea shop, and Rhetoric&Discourse with Donald J. Trump. Oh no. So yeah, it's the year of the dog. That's next. So. Yeah, there's a tea shop, but right next to the tea shop, like sharing sort of the same building, is a essential oil shop, like right next to it. And every time I go buy tea, I'm like so tempted to go in there and just tell them off for selling their nonsense. But you know, all right. So we got Feng Shui. Let's see if I can do this properly. So I'm trying to look at like several screens at the same time. There we go. So, and sorry if the screen keeps going like that, but it's the only way for me to see things. Deanne Cohen, our local Feng Shui consultant. How does one become a Feng Shui consultant? That is impressive. That someone can con their way into doing that. Hey, Sewer Tapes, nice to see you. I have a nice voice. I'm glad that I have a nice voice. Thank you. So, Feng Shui consultant will be speaking on the fundamentals of traditional Feng Shui from a beginner's mind, explaining the what and how as it applies to the upcoming year of the Earth Dog, with a Q&A to follow. Feng Shui is honestly just the most ridiculous thing. Along with like who was it? It was James Randi. That I feel like it was James Randi who actually like did an experiment with this, and would would set up a room and then had Feng Shui masters come in and do the things. Earth Dog now for its fight with Sky Cat. So yeah, set up a room and then would have Feng Shui monsters show up. Feng Shui masters show up to arrange the room. And what would end up happening is that every time he'd have someone else come in here, they'd entirely just redo everything and be like, no, you like this room is all Feng Shui off, or whatever the terminology is for being Feng Shui, right? Everything is Feng Shui off. You can't have it this way, and every time that's what would happen. It was just the best that they can't even get their own shit. Like there isn't even a consistent like Feng Shui nonsense. It is entirely just made up bullshit. Sounds like something Penn and Teller would do on bullshit. Yeah, it's either Penn and Teller or James Randi, one or the other. Okay, Feng Mai. All through Feng Shui is very complex. Making up shit is complex, guys. Takes time and effort. Deanne is very systematic in her comprehensive explanation of it, and makes it easily understandable in no time. She will walk us through the various schools of thought used to assess our homes and workspaces. There's like different schools of Feng Shui. That's amazing. Leave it to James Randi to debunk interior decorators. I love James Randi. He doesn't care. That's my favorite part about him. He's this old guy who gives no fucks. Doesn't care how popular you are, how famous you are. He's just gonna kick your ass. The only feng shui I know is don't align your bed with the bathroom light. It will keep you awake. Why do you keep your bathroom light on all night? That's my question. You can turn those off. There's a light switch for that. Or you have like a night light or something. Keep your toilet out of the kitchen. I have seen those before. Oh, where was it? Oh no, it wasn't that. Back when I was in college. I lived over the summers. I used to live in this house that was owned by the college and was sort of rented out to students, and it was called the Art House. And the one of the upstairs, no, there was only one upstairs bathroom. The upstairs bathroom had 2 toilets like right next to each other. That was their thing. Just these 2 toilets next to each other. I only very drunkenly were they ever used at the same time, but it was the weirdest. It also had the kitchen on the second floor, which was a little bit of an odd architecture choice. And I didn't think I have yet to find another house that has the kitchen on the second floor rather than the first floor. I thought that was a little weird. I once knew a certified architect who was heavily into Feng Shui. Ooh. I used to be an apprentice architect, like, way back in the day. Not that I remember much of it, but I did do a little bit of architecture. Actually, a guy in Santa Barbara, if you want to look him up, his name is Jeff Shelton? Jeff Shelton. This was, like, God, like 10, 11 years ago. And he's got some really cool architecture in Santa Barbara, Jeff Shelton. I used to be his apprentice, like, way back in the day. If you ever want to look up some of that cool stuff. He actually does some really cool stuff. When somebody has to go to loo and turns on the light, it will wake him up. Oh, that makes more sense, I suppose. I'm drinking too. What are you drinking? Hello, Dupesick. What's my Skype? Twitter's is a better place to find me. Or I guess, does Dan care if I share his Discord thing? I don't know if Dan cares. He might care. I don't know if he does or not. I'll find out if Dan cares about his Discord thing, because that's the other place I hang out, is this Discord channel with Dan, and I think Geo and Micro are there too, so you can talk to them as well. I need more dick pics. Are you asking me for dick pics, or do I need more dick pics sent to me? As depending on depending on your answer there, I might agree or not with you. Dealer's choice. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so okay, hello Dupesick. I'll try to find you if I can. Alright. Do we want to keep reading Feng Shui stuff? Because there's still more to this post, or do we want to move on to the video, the crystal healing video? I'm pretty sure either way we're going to be talking about nonsense, so it doesn't matter which one we pick, but I'm going to let you guys decide if we want to stay or go to video. We got 1 vote for video, 2 vote for videos. All right, so 2 votes is kind of a good one. Good amount of votes for me. Let's switch this back so that I can find the video. There we go. That nice white screen is the beginning of our video. So, as you can tell by the title, this woman, it goes by the name Child of Gaia. And she is going to tell us, this is a series of videos. So this is the first one that she's going to talk about the benefits of crystal healing. And I've watched maybe the first 10 seconds, and the first 10 seconds are already insane. So I'm pretty sure we will have plenty to talk about. And she's got a website, so go buy her books.
My name is Melissa, founder of Childhood Gaia, and this is...
Okay, so this is something that I always find. It's her and there's a couple other. There's actually probably every woman who does this woo stuff. Volume, is it too quiet? Is the volume too quiet? So I was going to talk about this. That too low on the video. Okay, I'll put it back up. So, and I was about to comment on her, is that she, like everyone else, and maybe I'll play it again, she talks in that very like, what would you call it? Like a very, go back, there we go. That very like whispery voice that's supposed to be really gentle and relaxing, but it's just really frustrating. Yeah, that horrible ASMR voice. No, I wish it was a condescending teacher voice. It's not even that. It's just like, oh, she's trying so hard to be fucking airy and mystical, and it's just like, this isn't a. I could turn my mic and like talk. I don't. Who's someone else is way better than this than I am, and because I don't think I can do the whispering quiet voice. I know you sound like you just want to just ate a spoon of cement. Oh goodness. Well, that is a new description for my voice I hadn't heard before. I do have a very gravelly voice. To begin with, I was I was noticing how gravelly it is when I was editing some of the recording I did earlier today. It's very, very gravelly. I would be terrible at ASMR videos, so let's be happy I don't do that. All right, so listen to her super airy, stupid voice for a second.
Hi, my name is Melissa, founder of Childhood Gaia, and this is part 1.
So, I don't know if like that's as high as I can make her volume go. But she's gonna talk to us in that horrible airy voice for a longer and harder as Hubert Clemens' human rhymes. Oh goodness. I can't read that one, Jelly. I can't. Fake accent. Now you know she is trustworthy. Oh yeah, she's gotta be. It's gotta take her a lot of effort to keep that fake way of talk. There's no way that she naturally talks like. There's no way that like anybody talks like that. It's always been like everybody who does that. Everybody who does that stupid airy voice is faking it. I swear, especially if they're fucking selling you oils. And you can see. I think those in the back, the things with the little hearts. I think those are all her essential oils. So if we had her, God, I wish we'd done this earlier. If we had our woo tard bingo card, we could check off like a billion things right off the bat, because she does have her looks like her essential oils on her back shelf right behind her. She's got some sort of big fat ass crystal there that looks like a lamp, like a one of those crystal lamps. She's selling everything. She already showed you her website, so go buy her books and crap, right? I think that thing over her right shoulder on the left side of the screen, on top of the wooden box thing, that's Organite? What's that fake silicon and pebbles thing? Organite, I think it's called. I think that's what that is. It's just a chunk of Organite. It's a golden turd, probably. So yeah, she's got the whole thing. She's got Lady Dada? Lady Nada? Lady something in the background. I don't know who that is. But yeah, so her whole room is just all sorts of like ready to sell you Oregano? Oregon? Pyrite? No, maybe it's pyrite. Is pyrite a thing though? Oregon? Is it Oregon? I thought it was Organite. Organite. Okay. I didn't think it was Oregon. That's actually like the same bookcase that I own, so. Her plant is not feng shui though. It needs to be rotated 20 degrees. Pyrite is cubic, so it's not pyrite. Like Oregon. Oh, pyrite is fool's gold. Okay. From being a former woo with crystals, everything is possible. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's the Organite or Orga whatever. What's his face? Oscar Jungle did a video on it. It's hilarious. I really do need Purple Dan in here. I was gonna ask him to be a guest today, but I was, like I said, my shit did not get together. You know, I probably could message him. Let's message Purple Dan. If Purple Dan gets back to me soonish, I will have a special Purple Dan guest on his subject. Fuck, rock subject. It's got a real name to it. It's not just called the rock subject. Geology. There we go. That one. So we can talk about geology. Let's see. Do you have time? Okay, if I can spell things right here. Do you have time to be a special guest on Longer and Harder? Okay. So, if Dan gets that, and he gets back to me, we will do, we will have a special Longer and Harder with Purple Dan. But he's got to get back to me. He's not available on Sundays. I didn't think he was. Yeah, I do need somebody here who does rock stuff. I don't know too much about rock. She goes on to talk about other nonsense, so I'm not too concerned about the rocks being the only thing she talks about. But hopefully we'll get Dan in here. Probably not, but we give it a try, right? All right, let's see what else she's got to say in her airy voice.
Of crystal healing. So in this video we're going to start with the base.
Okay, since we're talking about geology, and I entirely did not listen to her, I don't know, I might have said this joke at some point before, but why was the rock mad at the geologist? I'm gonna give you a second to guess, because that's the kind of asshole that I am. So why was the rock mad at the geologist? Aren't any guesses coming in? And I'm running out of beer. That's beyond, everything's beyond multi-tom. Organizer lists fake ass self-made crystals from putting together smaller jewels and crap and binding together with something like polyacrylene or resin. Yeah, because they kept licking him because the rock was harder on his wife. Could it be a special form of granite or basalt? Oh, I don't know what that. He was angry because he was tired of being shoved into geologist's ass because he kept looking at its cleavage. Okay, Wooden Toad kind of wins that one. That one works really well. No, it was sorry. The rock was always mad at the geologist because he was always taken for granite. Bush. That's yep. Oh, you almost got there, Bluigi. Almost. He was always taken for granted. We always got to have a boob joke in there somewhere. Granite. It's granite. Don't cry over my terrible jokes. I have a lot of them. Oh, dude, did you think this whole time that it was granite and not granted? Oh, there's a healing crystal bingo card. Oh, bananas. Oh my goodness. Curious tire. Okay. Well, it's shared in the chat, but I might try to show. Let's grab this image and save it, and we'll try to open it over here. Maybe we'll try to play that for the second half after I've had an opportunity to actually get myself put together. Attempts to organize a debate with multi-tom-tom for he can't. He can thank me later. Oh my god, I am still really disappointed that no flat earther wants to debate me. Part of me wants to say it's because I'm like a small channel and they, you know, have better ways to make money than to debate me. But then I see them go with small channels anyway. I'm gonna just start saying that they're all scared of me because none of them want to debate me. I'm not sure how much I could stand multi-tom-tom. I did kind of watch the debate between Spurs and Gio, which was very, very interesting. Yeah, you are 4 times smaller than me, and I don't know why. It's not the size of the channel till you use it. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, flat earthers don't want to talk to me. Don't really nobody does about, you know, wanting to debate me. So you have no problem talking with him. I don't know. Maybe I'm rude. What's up, baller bitches? Hey, hey, Crash. Thanks for joining us. I did get an interesting comment on that one on him too. I hate my lag. He took it for granted. Yes. Sorry, Fido. Yeah, I did see that, Bullinator. I saw it when I was listening to the debate with. I think you were in there and Gio was in there and what's his face? Rumpus, and I think Micro was in there, and I did hear him say that you can't that yardsticks aren't a good technology or whatever. They don't function or whatever it is he said. Which was I don't know. I also find it really funny that the guy who is pretty much making the positive claim that the Earth is flat is still on this, like, I expect everyone else to prove this to me nonsense when he should be doing it himself. And I think maybe one of you called him out on that, but on how he pretty much just says things and doesn't actually bother to prove them. You understand that being a flat earther is their identity. When a flat earth theory is attacked, they feel attacked on an intellectual level. They are morons. Yes, I do entirely agree. I've said that at least about flat earth asshole. That a lot of it is, they're not just ideas to them, they are who they are. And I think a lot of them, especially the YouTubers who do it, they are so invested in their identity of being a flat earther that there's no way to separate those two. So I always give credit to people like Tiger Dan, who were able to do it. To be like, oh, because Tiger Dan, if you don't know, was a YouTuber, and he kind of abandoned Flat Earth after he discovered that it was bullshit, and he was very honest about it. And of course, the moment that he did, everyone called him, you know, all the Flat Earthers like jumped down his throat and called him a shill and whatnot. The same people who tell you that you should be open-minded got really upset when one of their own turned. Man, Flat Earth, that would be such a lovely debate. I mean, I'm open to debating people. It's just that they don't seem to be open to it. I said I've tried to get Marty Leeds to debate me. He won't talk to me at all. They won't. I've asked Quantum Eraser if he wanted to. Well, no, actually he asked, which is the really funny part, is he asked if he could debate me, and then he backed out the moment I said yes, because he's a spineless coward. So I would love to. It's just that they don't want to. So, you know, I'll just keep making videos, I guess. They don't want to debate YouTubers like Red's Redder because they get nowhere. They don't want to debate smaller YouTubers because they're not big enough. That's pretty much how I feel about it. Flat Earth Asker really does believe. That's why it would be a good day. I do actually think that he is one of the ones that does believe it. From the way that he talks, from how not fake passionate he is about it. He sounds very sincere in his passion about Flat Earth. That I do genuinely think he believes it. Jism, for example, I don't think he does. I don't think Jism at all. I think he entirely does it for money. Hey, Microbug also doesn't have a spine since he's a blob of jelly. Doesn't mean he's a coward. He still is, though. Flat Earth Axel said he might be getting out of Flat Earth business. I did see that. I did see him say that that he was getting out of it, because so I mean he's kind of gotten, he came out against the AE map in one of his videos, and then because of that, like, the whole community turned on him, right? The whole community that doesn't have a model, the whole community that doesn't actually think that the Earth is flat, they just don't think it's round. That community got really pissy when one of their own attacked their precious map. And they really turned on Flat Earth Asshole. They absolutely they turned on him. They don't care about him. They don't care about, they're no longer supporting him. And so he's probably going to leave. He probably will leave Flat Earth. Because all of his friends don't like him anymore. He kind of burned a lot of bridges from what I can tell. And, I mean, that's their problem. But it's, that's, again, the same group of people that say that they are... the same group of people who say that they are open-minded and are just, trying to be scientific, or the same people who will cannibalize their own the moment that you speak out against them. I think Flat Earth Asshole is a great example of that. Tiger Dan is a great example of that. Of how quickly they will turn on you the moment that you are not saying exactly what they want you to say. And it's funny because they call us... they say that we're the closed-minded ones. We're the closed-minded ones, and yet they are the ones who are actually showing all the behaviors of being closed-minded. They did so too with Glowbusters when Jared had for 3 weeks another map too. Oh yeah, they do that. Like, that's how they are. They say they're not religious. They say they're not closed-minded, and yet, or they say they don't have a model, and yet they love their AE map. Was really the Flat Earth Asshole is an asshole. Call me surprised. He's an asshole. I think he's an asshole in sort of the same way that I'm an asshole. That he just doesn't care about what other people think. I don't think he's necessarily an asshole in sort of the vindictive, vicious kind of way. Just, he doesn't care. Can anyone take the AE map seriously? Does it not take a genius to work out the problems? Sometimes it feels like it does, huh? Trust me, everyone who doesn't know that the Earth is a decocedron is coward running from the truth. Oh, that's probably true. Every map is valid and beautiful. Its own bigots say otherwise. Oh goodness. So I'll miss Flat Earth Atlas and his scientific experiments. Yeah, we're not indoctrinated about believe exactly as we do. That's the Flat Earth right there. And they really do a good job at demonstrating it. So yeah, but yes, on the topic, the other one that I didn't reach out to, but I noticed that Orphan Red reached out to Creationist Cat for like a chat or a debate, and I saw that on Twitter, and I was like, hey, I was just jokingly was like, hey, I'm a cat too, how come I don't get any attention? Because Creationist Cat is a cat. Just as a joke, and then I got to talking to a little bit with Orphan Red, and she's like, "No, I don't want to talk to you because you're an asshole or you're mean spirited or something." Is you, is it? I'm Creationist Cat. I wish I was as funny as Creationist Cat. But yeah, no, like she turned to that same you're mean. You're a mean person, so I'm not going to debate you, which is the same thing that Marty Leeds says to me, that I'm too mean, which is why he won't debate me. It's the same thing that Quantum Eraser says, is that because I'm mean. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Orphan Red just reached out to Creationist Cat because he's a bigger channel. It's a relatively big channel. And when I sort of interjected, she wants nothing to do with me, not because I'm mean, but because I am not a big channel. So I would, oh my goodness, I would love to work with CC. I think that would be the best. That would be something I would actually love to like reach out to CC for and be like, hey, let's do a thing with me, please. Like, I love your channel, and I would love it if we could do like a Flat Earth something. Because I do love CC's channel. It's great. I saw a hi from Lewis Peak. How's it going, man? Thanks for joining. A cat crossover would be amazing. I don't think he does want to debate you because you're mean. She doesn't know the difference between mean and mediocre. No, I think she she doesn't want to debate me because I'm not a big channel. I'm pretty sure that if I had more subscribers than her, sorry, if I had more subscribers than Orphan Red, I am fairly certain that she would want to debate me. It's just that I'm a small channel, so she doesn't give a fuck. Right? So I will bring nothing to the table if I do. Professor Street really helped you out. Yeah, Professor Stick is awesome. My video on his channel did really great, and I went from like 300. I think I just hit 300 subs to like 800 subs in like a weekend. After that video came out. And if you haven't seen it, I should maybe ask Professor Stick if I can use that video on my channel as well. I guess it's my video, so I should be able to. But you know how he feels about it. But if you don't know, there is one. I have a video. It's a full out R&D video on Professor Stick's channel, on Nicole Cote, because she's hilarious. All right, so we reached that more or less halfway mark. So we are going to take a little bit of a break, mostly because I'm sitting here not being able to drink beer because I ran out. So we are going to take a quick break. Let's make sure that all the things are off. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break, and then we will be. I kind of messed that up. I think we hit that part where Artie has to go pee, kind of. All right, so we're gonna take a break. We'll be back. We'll try to listen to more of this. A lady in her very airy voice talk about things, and then I will try to show that bingo card as well, so maybe we can do a thing. Run music, please. Okay, music will be run. I will be back. Enjoy your break, guys. All right, and we're back. I see we're having a conversation about Star Trek. I think I'm okay with that. Hey Tron, thanks for stopping by. So we have this is the great image that Bohobo sent me. This will be our our crystal nonsense bingo card for today. So take a good look at it. See what you can see there. Flat Earth asshole is dead. Long live Jake the asshole. He's officially said farewell to the flat Earth. Really? Oh my goodness. Oh, that is kind of crazy. Did he really? Like, did his channel name change or something? Cause that'd be oh my goodness. Maybe what I need to do would be a little bit more ballsy and actually reach out to like people like Flat Earth Asshole and be like, hey, you should come do the thing. You should come talk to me about this stuff, because I would love to talk to him about Flat Earth stuff, especially now that he's not a Flat Earther. Not to actually talk to him about like defending Flat Earth, but talk about his experience, because I think it's very, very telling. Yep, changed his channel to Jake the Asshole. Holy shit. Oh. So we have today. So this is our bingo card for today. Put crystals in your lube? What? No. That sounds painful. I don't think you know how lube works. I think the trick is you decide what you want to see it in, and that's what made TOS so good. TOS? I don't know what it is. I can't think of what it is, so someone's gonna have to tell me. Alright, so when we are talking about top secret, so when we are God damn it. When we are looking at crystal stuff, we have to look for 0-point energy, stone shapes based on sacred universal patterns, someone literally talking to gems or talking to him. We've actually seen that one, at least on the original series. Okay. Don't knock it if you haven't tried it. I'll keep that in mind. So, things and stuff. Yes, we've actually already seen somebody talking about crystals. That's already happened. Cures tiredness, magnets, quantum something, Reiki master, protecting Wi-Fi from Wi-Fi energy, using quartz to change things, grossly inflated prices. I'm sure if we went to her website, we'd see that one. Infused with healing energy, brings clarity, top secret science techniques. Different stones have different personalities. Non-toxic. Protects against negative energies. Protects from cell phone or energy. Cell phone energy. Vague promise of curing cancer or some other deadly or chronic disease. Harmonic resonance. Stone shapes based on mathematical ratios. Higher levels of awareness. Invocation of a guy with a PhD. Ions and mention of angels. So that's what we got to look out for today. This is going to be great. So we will put aside our bingo card and see what else we can find here.
What is crystal healing? So here I've got an amethyst crystal here. So crystals, geometric formations.
Ooh, geometric. That was the thing.
A formulation of atoms and molecules in different kind of geometric shapes created by our Earth. So they very much are what we are. You know, we.
So, show of hands. Who here thinks they are like crystals? She looks like she might be good at crystal clearing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That was on the line of what I could read or not. Oh, shoved it up your dirty woman hole. What? I should have stopped. I should have known. That was one I shouldn't have read. I didn't read it entirely before I started reading. She's bullshit. She's a bullshit artist. Oh yeah. Oh, those do look. Yeah, those look a little. She's got crystals all over her. Does she smoke crystals? She might smoke crystals. I wouldn't put it past her. Don't encourage Micah. 2 minutes, he'll be back with his super chat. I do. If he's gonna super chat, I kind of want to encourage it. Is that crystalline enough? I don't know. She's got a lot of crystals. All right. So, something. Oh yes, we are like crystals, I guess. So, or crystals are like us in ways. Hey, Benedictus, and I am just not gonna try to read that one. Oh, Jelly is rating your badness in inches. Is that okay? So that's why it's only 3 inches of bad. Okay, so it's from I'm taking it from 0 to 10 inches, right? All right, so let's find out why we are like crystals.
Birth from the same place. Crystals, you know, are these vibrational molecules, and that's what our bodies are made of too. We're humans and we're organic, and we've been birthed through the earth.
We are what? I'm sorry. I'm like I. This is one of those times where I do wish I had a face cam because most of that was me just flabbergastedly staring at what you just said. Vibrational, what? Molecules, and we are like them in vibrational because we are made out of I don't know if she knows the definition of what is organic or not. Probably because she's woo, and so woos have a different definition of organic. I mean, I guess some crystals are organic because some crystals would have carbon in them, right? Is that the definition of organic? And maybe I don't even know it, but oh God, no. But we're not professional. She has no idea what organic means. Billion chemical is also natural as chemical are in nature, and organic crystals means only contains carbon. Yeah, like Hey Rex Kenny, thanks for joining. I'm a crystal for they attract females and they can give me money to vibrate on them. Oh no! Oh no! That was pretty bad. I like that one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Carbonates, even though they contain carbon, are not seen as traditionally organic, but it does. Yeah, I know that carbon is one of the prerequisites for being organic, is you have to contain carbon of some sort. Ammonia is organic and doesn't have carbon. Checkmate, atheist. So my mineral matter is inorganic. Yes, it is. It is inorganic. It's bad for you, which is why. So remember that you shouldn't be drinking water because it does contain a lot of dihydrogen oxide, and you don't want that in you. It's obviously a chemical. I mean, you know, would you put dihydrogen oxide in you? Like, you wouldn't, right? Like, that's a chemical. Diamond is not a carbon. It is pure carbon. Yeah, I'll have to find out the other part of being organic that it is. Beware the dangers of DHMO. Yeah. Why is red 10 times as good as Side Strike's whole panel at the fucking O-Face game? I don't know. It does help that I'm the only one here. Monoxide. Oh, I would put my dihydrogen monoxide in her. Oh, goodness. Anyone dressing up for Black History Month? What are we supposed to dress up as? Are you asking us if we're going to do blackface? Because that might go to... I like to cover myself in oxidane. Oh my goodness, these are getting great. 100% of drowning victims die because dihydrogen moxonate consumption. Yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah, people who don't understand what organic or chemicals are. So I I am surprised right now. I'm gonna give Micro the opportunity right now to get this screen cap, because I know that he likes to do his artwork, his fan art based on my pause skills. So I'm either assuming that he's already done it, or I'm giving him the opportunity to do it. I'm on it. From dictionary, organic, relating to or denoting compounds containing carbon, other than simple binary compounds and salts, and chiefly or ultimately of biological origin. Okay, I knew there was a second part to that besides it needing carbon, because I know that diamonds aren't considered organic even though they have just carbon in them. I guess, but they do come from organic things. I don't know. No, they're not organic. So, I guess we can move on here. Bye.
With these, organic molecules and vibrations, and so crystals are that too. They are, they create balance. So when we place them on the body, or when we hold,
they create balance. Oh no, they create balance.
Them, they enable us to match their vibration.
No, you don't know what vibration means. Oh no, that's not. It really is just a way to split chemistry between normal and weird organic shit. That makes sense. No, things, I mean, since we're talking about vibrations, and this show entirely always just gets derailed in talking about sex, almost every time, I did see that somebody was making, like, crystal, dildos and stuff. So, if we go by what she's saying, and they vibrate, then, I mean, that's a good business, right? Like, you have crystal vibrators, which don't need any power. You don't need like an external source for them, because they are trying to match you on your vibration level, whatever the hell that means. Danish chemistry joke. What did it smell like when mixed iron? When you mix iron with sulfur? I don't know. What is it? It's all acid down there. Oh. Never worry about batteries going dead in the middle of a session. You really wouldn't, right? Because I mean, that's what they're just trying to vibrate. That's what crystals do. So, perpetual energy making vibrators should be a thing that we need to that someone needs to start a business on. Someone needs to start this crystal vibrator business. I'm not even started yet. I have awesome chem teacher who I think knew I was meant to be a chemist like him. He was a rare actual working scientist. Oh, that's cool. All right, so if you vibrate on the same frequency, doesn't that mean you feel nothing? I don't know. Does it? Battery operated boyfriend. Oh, that's what's her face. God, what's I will remember that woman's name who does that song. It's a really great song. I can't. I used to know it. But there's actually there's a song about that, and it's a really good one. After the goop jade egg, hell no. No. What did Goop try to promote something else that was crazy this year? Like, Gwyneth Paltrow is trying to outdo herself on the craziness. There was something. Now I'm going to have to look it up. That Goop promoted something something new this year. Goop's, what was Goop's things? Let's see if we can find it. It's all about sex and love. Gwyneth Paltrow. More. I don't want all this Gwyneth Paltrow stuff. I want to know what they promoted this year. They promoted some crazy ass shit this year. Oh, does it have something to do with coffee? I think. Keep your coffee. Oh yeah, coffee enemas. That's what she promoted this year, was coffee enemas. I remember now. Yeah. Oh, don't do that. Yeah, don't check Skype. I'm probably not gonna be able to actually show it. Coffee in the butt. That's what she promoted. You can freeze crystals to minus 273, and it will still be okay. Well, good to know. Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow's store is just full of just crazy. Don't shove things up of holes. You don't do that. I don't know why. This is a weird obsession. Good way to lose weight. Yeah, there's this weird obsession with just shoving things up people's orifices when it comes to woo-ness, and it's just, no, don't do that. Don't shove things up your orifice. That's not how these things work. Like, I know coffee's a diuretic, right? But you drink it, it'll make you poop. Does the coffee need to be over 80 Celsius to make it work? Oh God, I don't know. I don't even want to read about. I really hope that she actually did do the, like, didn't tell people to put like boiling hot coffee up their butts. But I can't be sure. Yes, good things belong shoved down in holes like Venmos or New Year's fireworks rockets. Shove it in your orifice. Don't drink it after. Yeah, that's probably the best things. You actually get more water from coffee than you will if you pee it out because of it. What? Wait, you actually get more water from coffee than you will pee out because of it. Oh, okay, that makes sense. What in the butt? Yeah, don't put things in your butt. You cool it off. You cool it off first. I watch A&E's Obsession. Okay, you do cool it off first. So what's it supposed to... Okay, we'll shift gears since we're talking about fucking nonsense either way. Let's shift gears to... we'll turn you... Okay, gotta do this professionally so it doesn't look like I don't know what the hell I'm doing. We will turn that off, turn that on to that. Okay, so this is Gwyneth Paltrow's article right here, and I'm gonna have to change so that I can see things. Don't listen to Gwyneth. This is from The Guardian. I will put a link in the whatchamacallits. I'm obsessed with her O-face. I'm sure, yeah, Micro has sent me a thing, and I'm absolutely certain. Oh, okay, that one's tame. That one's tame. I can show that one. So we will show Micro's fan art this time because on stream, because that was actually fairly tame compared to a lot of the other stuff that Micro's tends to send me. The previous face was the not their face. So yeah, I will show that one. Gwyneth Paltrow's things. As January is Gwyneth Paltrow's go-to month for promoting potentially dangerous things that should not go in or near an orifice. January 2015 brought a vagina steaming. Oh yeah, I remember about that one. Vagina steaming. What was the point of that one? That's weird. 2017 was jade eggs. And here we are in the early days of January 2018, and Goop.com is hawking coffee enemas and promoting colonic irrigation. Oh. Keep your coffee well away from your rectum is the newest indie band. Can you connect an enema hose straight to your Keurig? Oh, what the fuck is vag steaming? I don't know. I kind of want to find out. Let's see. What is vag steaming? It looks like they did an article on this. So we will get to find out what vagina steaming is all about today. And sorry the screen goes like that, but I gotta grab my chat. So, Gwyneth Paltrow, what did you say? Okay, so this was from 2015, I guess. Actor Gwyneth Paltrow has excelled herself in her popular lifestyle website, Goop.com. Carries a recommendation that women steam clean their vaginas for extra energy to rebalance female hormones And for a squeaky clean uterus. I can't even. A squeaky clean uterus. I know that there's only usually a handful of females in the chat, but females. How we doing on this one? It's a great way to get a yeast infection. Yeah, probably is. Oh, hey Hobbs, go sit down somewhere, buddy, so that don't block the chat. Wouldn't that make them sterile or something? I mean, okay, so biology time. I did just assume your gender, Gio. Biology time. Steaming your vagina is probably not going to get up to your uterus. There is a fair amount of distance between the two. Anything but water is generally a bad idea. Well, it's like I'm not gonna steam Hobbs. Oh no, let's not. Yeah. This really reminds me. Oh God, just don't. Yeah. All right, hey woman, what? Come join this conversation, please. Because we need a woman to actually explain things to us. I know you're here, Wooden Toad, but my wife is here too. Okay, so we're talking about Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina steaming.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah. So far the recommendation is that we only use soap and water. Is that a good recommendation?
For cleaning outside or inside your hoo-ha?
Wait. Do you clean the inside?
No.
Oh, okay. No soap. Okay.
No, you don't want to disrupt your pH balance. You just let it go. And if there's an issue, you go to your doctor. You go to an actual doctor.
Okay, so not on the inside. Yes, we are. This is definitely we are learning a lot today in the stream. Someone says hi to you. Bo Hobo says hi to you.
Hey.
Oh.
What?
Bo Hobo Rasmussen.
Bo Hobo Rasmussen. Okay, sure. Okay. I may have just thought that up. Hi. All right. Huh?
Yeah, no, you gotta reading and talking at the same time is hard.
Well, I don't know how you do it. All right. Do you need any more advice or
no? But you
insight from a female?
Wooden Toad is gonna. Oh, you gotta go. Okay, Wooden Toad.
I don't have to. I'm just. Am I done?
Well, you said Wooden Toad is telling you thanks for the recommendation on Kill la Kill. Because I did say that you watched Kill la Kill with me.
Yes, that was a lot of fun. It looked weird at first, but then you really got into the characters and all of their fun qualities and animation. I loved it. Especially that one. What was that girl with the short brown hair?
Oh, I forget. I haven't watched it in forever.
Favorite.
All right, thank you, wife.
You're welcome.
All right, so yes, so apparently not soap, as I am told, and not the inside. So yeah, so steaming, I guess it improves energy and stuff and hormones. Biology people, I feel like your hormones aren't affected by water or steam. Oh goodness, I can read none of these comments now. You are all making reading the chat difficult. Drop your wife, daughter, and mother, etc. off the dry cleaners to improve their energy. Kind of follow through. Just let the shower water run over. All right, well, there we go. So there's no need to steam anything. You can clean the inside. Just no. I started reading that one and I stopped myself. I stopped myself. Can't read like most of these comments. All right, the real golden ticket here is the Mugwort v Steam. You sit on what is essentially a mini throne, and a combination of infrared and mugwort steam cleanses your uterus at all. Man showers are too damn cold. What? Oh, they are. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, we do shower like way cold. You want to steam anything, you can just use a sauna. Saunas are pretty gross sometimes, so, you know, so it's just a chair. Yeah, no, it is just a chair. You can't cleanse your uterus. I don't know. Apparently, if you sit on this thing, you can. I mean, it's Gwyneth Paltrow after all. She would know. Infrared Mugwort Steam it's a pretty good hipster band name. V Steam, let's get that up a little bit higher. A V Steam is not just any old steam douche. It's an energetic release that balances female hormone levels. Okay. It's available at the Tipcon Spa in Santa Monica if you're in LA and you have to do it, which makes me grateful that I'm not. Mugwump plus Hogwart. Is that what it is? Is there any sort of garden hose internal cleaning dildo adapter? We could probably go through a store and find something. You're like a respiratory. How looks like your wife is curious how you talk and read at the same time. It is apparently a talent that I have. I have very few of them, but one of them is being able to read and talk. Not well talk. Probably not read well either. Also available with garden joints. Yeah, this is all just, oh my goodness, the silliness. Don't do this. Ask Harry Potter's uncle. The best way to clean your uterus is by using a hand blender. No, I'm pretty sure Wonder Toad would have. How forceful is that steam? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Wonder Toad might have some issues with with your hygiene advice, Micro. To give steamed vagina the seriousness it doesn't deserve. Let's see if there's any science behind the extravagant claims. Yeah, let's find. I'm relying on the fucking Guardian to give me science today. This is how low the bar has been set for today. Mugwort, for instance, is an aromatic herb used in Chinese traditional medicine and is food flavoring in South Korea. It's used in rice cakes and soup. I can almost hear Wonder Toad. Oh, I'm sorry. I think Wonder Toad is a great name. But so yeah, I can almost hear just the absolute what's the word I'm looking for? Like how much the writer hates Gwyneth Paltrow in that one sentence. It's used in cakes and soup. I did see there's a whole uterus. No, there's a. Oh my goodness, there's a whole thing. Oh, I'm losing the chat. I'm losing the chat. There we go. I will eventually find the chat. There's a cervix between the vagina and the uterus, so yeah, that would make steaming it kind of difficult. So she douches with ramen. That seems to be the thing. The furnace only the first time you use the blender. Oh no. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's oh my goodness. So I lost. Okay. Infrared is an electromagnetic radiation with longer wavelengths than visible light, and it makes up half of our sunlight. Hot objects like the sun emit infrared energy, which is absorbed by black matte surfaces and reflected by light. Shiny surfaces. The vagina is more matte black than shiny white, so it will absorb heat to an extent. Okay. So I guess we're heating up our vaginas today. But heating the vagina isn't necessary. Its kept temperature is at 37 Cs, which is something in Fahrenheit, which is perfect. Any hotter and unwanted bacteria and yeast such as Candida will proliferate. Normal enzymes start to get sluggish, and increased blood flow due to the heat will make the vagina itchy. Well, I mean, I feel like when the Guardian is debunking this stuff, were pretty good. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you also want flowing water, like washing your hands when you're surgery and stuff. You want, you know, flowing water, not just still water. So I can't imagine that our candida isn't unwanted. 90% of people have it. Okay. I don't even know. The vag is kind of pink. Think of the inside of your mouth. We are this really. I gotta like rename this, or I either have to rename this, or I'm gonna have to do like a special stream with Wooden Toad, like a special like sex ed stream with Wooden Toad, where we can go over all of this stuff, because we are just learning all the things. It's a perfect normal part of the microbiota. Okay, so. But you want, but there's a certain amount of, name it Moister and Deeper with Gwyneth Paltrow. Have my lovely wife do it. You might. I think my wife's a little bit shy about being in front of a microphone. I think that's part of the problem. I have to get her. See if I can get her to come back on here. But okay, so but there's probably, I mean, there's like, you know, bacteria that we have, right, and that we want. And I guess a micro can tell me this. But I'm pretty sure that there's a certain amount of it that you don't want. Is that what they're talking about? And they're just terrible at expressing themselves. Let's life with the meat of wood and see what falls out. Yeah, that's where we're at. So. Yeah, all of this started for like, we were talking about fucking coffee enemas, and then we got distracted by vaginas, as it happens from time to time to the best of us. So, we'll head back to this real quick and then go back to the video, because we are we are several steps off of topic than usual. We're not usually this off topic. Vaginas are distracting. They really are. Which is apparently what today's tangent is all about. I suspect that Gwyneth Paltrow and her pals at Goop believe that people are especially vulnerable to buying quasi-medical items in the New Year's, as they have just released their latest detox and wellness guide, complete with a multitude of products to help get you nowhere. It's probably true, actually. More than 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon here. Oh. How can you have sex with a coffee enema? I'm sure someone has figured it out. I feel like Goop is what you do after your vaginal steaming. Oh, God. That just put a terrible thought in that terrible image in my head. Most of the stuff is actively harmful. I bet it is. I bet most of this stuff is. I am honestly surprised at how much she's allowed to get away with saying, and that she isn't. That people aren't. Well, I mean, mostly the government isn't just like, no, we're shutting down your shit for promoting crap, because you know they're like the FTC, what the one that takes care of medicine, like they shut down like colloidal silver and shit like that all the time. 10 inches of Kevin Bacon. FDA, thank you. Yeah, the FDA. Like I'm genuinely surprised that some of this isn't being like, you're selling crap for crap. There it is. I knew essential oils were going to come up in this picture. Is there essential oils? So we're going to talk about essential oils here. You use a metaphysical colon hydrotherapy. Metaphysical? How is your colon metaphysical? Oh God, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to read this sentence. This sentence is like real. No. This sentence is talking about butts. And I'm not sure I want to read this sentence. If you're looking to go deep. Oh God. I'm dying. Oh God. If you're looking to go deep on many levels, this colonic spot incorporates energy work, essential oils, crystals, Don't shove crystals up your butt. And aromatherapy. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. No, don't shove crystals up your butts, guys. They make products that you can do this. No. I can't. Oh my goodness. Crystal Magic Coffee butt plugs is apparently the theme for for this show. Oh my goodness. Go deep. No. Oh no. Oh no, I am not reading that one, Micro. That was gross. Oh goodness gracious. Aromatherapy for your butt. Well, okay. One offers to help if you're looking to go deep. You know what? I'm just gonna go find Goop instead of it's time for super chat. Yeah, probably. I am not. That was just gross. Goop.com. Okay, we're just gonna go straight to Goop instead of reading the Guardian, because the Guardian is doing like the debunking for me, and I don't appreciate it. So it's taking my job away from me. I'm gonna resize things. So if things go wonky, I am sorry. I'm trying to resize all the things. You were just gonna get closed. You were just gonna go away. Oh no, Micro! Why you do this to me, Micro? Oh no, I'm messing everything up. I'm making a mess. Alright, well, since it's on Super Chat, we gotta... Oh god, that is gross! Shove them up there and then lick it clean. Oh. You made my wife scream. Micro. That was gross. That was bad. That was bad, Micro. Alright, I'm gonna try to fix the things. I don't even know where I'm doing anymore, Micro. Oh my goodness. Let's see if we can find. Alright, I'm trying to put the website so that you can see it. And I'm sorry for the delay as I'm trying to dick around with all this nonsense. Alright, so that should have everything in more or less the rightful spots that everything should be in. Alright, so do it to the cat. No! Leave the poor cat alone! Oh, my poor hat has enough to do with. Your wife found a new fetish? Oh god. I think you might have doxed myself. Probably. I doxed myself plenty. Probably, and people haven't noticed. Okay, it's Folgers. Run, Hobbs! Get away from here! Oh. Okay, so detox guide. So we have detox guide for 2017. I don't see one for... I'm not finding one for this year. So what was it called? It was called something animal. Goop label, good witness, in good health, clean beauty. I could probably go through the detox guide, but I really want to find this other thing. What was it called? It was the metaphysical something. That I remember. It was a metaphysical colon thing. Nope, not finding anything. You're useless to me. All right, well we can go through some of the Goop stuff. Oh my goodness, there's so much wellness stuff. Oh my goodness. Let's go through wellness. Let's see. We can shop for things. The cleaning power of mushrooms. Oh no, please don't shove mushrooms up your butt. Mood boosting tools for better mental well-being. How healthy is turmeric? Turmeric? Huh. The annual Goop detox. I'm trying to find this one thing. Sexual health. Oh, there we go. We found that one. Okay, if we're gonna go anywhere, we're gonna go to sexual health. So, options for reading articles are gonna be why men struggle with intimacy, why people cheat, sex ed for grown-ups, and 14 other things we're talking about now. Why daydreaming is productive, The Goop magazine cover story, the few Q&A with Gwyneth. That sounds boring. What your upbringing says about who you are in bed, and what women need to hear about desire. So which sexy thing are we gonna read about? we got lots of sexy things to read about. I guess we have 7 more questions about. Okay, I kind of want to read about the sex ed for grown-ups. Motel office. Actually looks like a fun motel. So, cheese course. What? What? What did I just bump into? Sex ed for grown-ups. Okay. Okay. That is a weirdly shaped motel. That is true. This has something to do with cheese. Cheese and sex are gonna get talked about today. I just moved here from London and discovered the cheese store of Silver Lake, which is conveniently located next to my go-to coffee spot. Hey, look, you can get your cheese and your coffee enema, like, on the same walk. Intelligentsia over in Sunset Junction. The shelves are packed with all these different kinds of mustards and salt, preserves, oils, and other condiments. Basically, everything you need to pull together a decent cheese board. The little taster bowls of extra virgin olive oil and hunks of what is arguably the best sourdough in LA are a real draw. I never leave the shop without a baguette or an obscure spice rub that I definitely don't need, but I have to have. What? What does any of this have to do with sex? Am I missing something? Like, was that all of it a euphemism? Like, I mean, you know, I'm all for essential oil. Like, not even. I'm sorry, not for. I'm all for olive oil and cheese and bread. Is it a euphemism for foreplay? I think it might be a euphemism for foreplay. I think that's what it is. Is that what it is? Okay, we're gonna move on to number 2. Number 2, block shop textile prints. I'm always on the hunt for affordable and gender neutral wall art. What? Okay, no. What? No. Gender neutral wall art? All right. To preserve my space. I've been obsessed with block shop textiles for years. They practice traditional hand block painting and invest 5% of their profits to build and implement community healthcare programs in India where the textiles are made. They recently launched a line of prints which are just as pretty as their scarves and linens. What? What? Did I miss something? Okay. So, this is supposed, like, that is the title of the article, right? And then we're talking about cheese, and we're talking about, like, stuff to buy. What does any of this have to do with sex? What? What is, like, I don't understand. Put it in writing? This, like, these are all, like, advertisements for places, not for, like, actual sex ed stuff. Oh, there it is. So sex ed is number 14. Is that what it is? Sex ed for grown-ups and 14 other things we've already talked. Oh, what? God, you are terrible list making. The slipper clutch does sound like a sex move. It does. I actually want to read that one. Old school vinyl. Ooh, old school. I found a vinyl. We'll talk about the vinyl shop in a second. The late 70s and early 80s is my favorite era. So the slipper clutch in downtown LA is right up my alley. So, considering everything we're talking about, that's... I shouldn't have to explain that euphemism. There's a secret There's a secret entrance. Coffee. I can't actually like read this. Inexpensive yet delicious highball drinks alongside 8-ounce mini bottles of Miller High Life. Oh yeah, that good Miller High Life. Old school pinball machines and killer rock and roll playlists. You really can't go wrong with classics like Bowie, bourbon, and beer. I mean, I suppose you can't. So, old school vinyl. Speaking of which, I found a vinyl store yesterday when I was out beer tasting. There's a vinyl store across the street. And I was able to find two Beatles records, which is a collection of like their songs from like 1965 to like 1970 something. It's really cool. I have like a crap ton of vinyls now, and I have a player, and it's great. So you should buy vinyls. Vinyls are like the shit. Okay, but 14, I guess, is the one that's actually about sex ed. Okay, I think this is all just weird ass random shit. There's also no picture for 14. Last week, I took Duella Erica Chides Cohen's roadmap class. What? At Loom, her new home base in LA for women and families. PSA, I'm not a mom, pregnant, or trying. Okay. In a couple of hours, I learned more about the menstrual cycle and reproductive health than years of sex ed and Google searches, and I left feeling good about it. Sessions with Erica should be mandatory for body, sex, and overall wellness positivity. Plus, she's so cool. If you do happen to be a mom in training and can't catch Erica in person, check out her book, Nurture. So this is just like a giant list of like products that they sell. Years of Google searches. So that's slightly disappointing. I wanted more to do with sex. Let's no, I don't want to log in. I don't want to log into you goop. I don't want to log in. All right. Let's just search sex and see what we get. Because, nothing. There's been a lot in the chat and I've been ignoring it. Is it normal for one testicle bigger than the other two? Is a vinyl store a euphemism? Definitely a vinyl store is a euphemism. Duella is a birth helper? Oh, is that what that is? I recommend Ortofin broadcast needles for the turntable. Oh, okay. I remember that. I don't know. I got this as oh my goodness! I just looked at the page. I got the record player as a Christmas gift. So the not so basic sex toys, reality check anal sex, aphrodisiacs for better sex, how to have more sex, what's wrong with the sex you're having. Oh, you guys are doing sex wrong. You hear that? Doula. Oh, it's pronounced doula. Yeah. There's no monetization on this video. How to have good casual sex. Okay. Moon juice, sex spark, and truffles. Why Americans are having less sex? Probably because we're fat. How to talk about sex with your kids. Okay. So I actually let's do. Should we do anal? Let's do anal. Yeah, I opted for bitchy nurse and machine that goes ping. Mike Rhetoric&Discourse, you're putting it in the wrong place. You need to stick it up your nose. Oh no. This site is obviously lying as I'm having no sex, so I can't be doing it wrong. Oh my goodness. Oh, so this thing. Reality check about anal sex. We'll read this one quickly and then we'll be done for the day. Okay, first it was shocking, then it was having a cultural moment. Now it's practically standard in the modern bedroom repertoire. Or so a quick scan of any media from porn to HBO will tell you. But the reality about anal is not actually that everyone's doing it, says research psychoanalyst and author Paul Jonitis, whose comprehensive book on sexuality, The Guide to Getting It On, is used in college and medical school sex ed courses across the U.S. and Canada. The book is amazing not just for its straight-up factual information on practically any aspect of sex you can think of, but also for its easy, non-judgmental, at times humorous tone. Repertoire trying sounds fancy. They are trying to find really fancy. Yeah. Let the pool boy use the back door. Oh no. Oh my goodness. The CDC reports that the number of heterosexual men and women who tried it vacillates between 30 and 40%. Oddly, the CDC doesn't report on how many homosexual men have tried it. How is that odd? Except in statistics that weirdly combines it with oral. If anal turns you on, you're definitely not alone. But its prevalence doesn't change the fact that it's risky sexual behaviors in terms of HIV and other STDs. What? Here, Jonas talks about the realities of making anal both safe and pleasurable as possible. Okay. Okay. When did heterosexual anal start becoming a thing? In the 80s, I remember hearing from a friend that he had a videotape of anal porn. That seemed shocking at the time. This was a pre-Netflix. Everyone was on videotape, from porn to Disney movies to highlights of the Olympics. Yes, that was the 80s. Video rental stores were everywhere. I'm not sure there were too many middle schoolers today who'd be shocked or even surprised to watch anal sex on Pornhub or X-Hamster. Yeah, I know that actually is a thing. Like, so I think what's happening is not, it's not that it's new. It's that it's more. It's not as risky. It's a thing that you can actually talk about. A videotape, man, that was before my fucking time. I always had internet porn. Yeah, I don't. Because I have seen. Butts are too round. Because I have seen things of like ancient, and maybe they were butt plugs, but I have seen like that they found like ancient dildos and stuff, made out of stone, which don't sound all that comfortable, but I don't have to. Whatever floats your boat, I suppose. So the biggest problem here just seems to be that people are talking about it, or at least more openly talking about it. But I guess. $5 says, and I don't know this for a fact because I don't study porn, but $5 says that if you were to contrast what porn was like in the, well, hell, at any time, you would find that porn, for the most part, had probably gotten more risque. You wanted to admit it, R&D, you just want to talk about sex with strangers on the internet. That's like most of my show right now, so yeah. Priebus, the Greek god of gardens for rich, lonely Greek women of leisure. Can we go back to the video, please? This is unkingly weird. This is very weird stuff. But we're gonna stop here in a second. So, I know this like way deviated past what we were usually talking about. Have you seen the Roman porn? Yeah, like porn's been a thing. Yeah, dildo was like half of what they found in Pompeii. Yeah, like, so this whole idea that, I'm all blush. This whole idea that porn is either new or that, or that sex is new, or not sex, but a particular kind of sex is new, entirely is not backed up with the evidence that, that it's been a thing that's happened before. So, all right, we can go back to the video because it sounds like we have way like strayed past past where we should be. So, but I think we're back at the beginning, so we're gonna have to skip just ahead a little bit. I don't know. At some point, she was talking about things, so we will talk about a little bit of this and then probably end the stream. Now that we've talked a whole lot about sex and other things. Now that we've all gotten uncomfortable about sex. we have to stop because R&D is getting all hot and bothered. I don't think I'm the only one who is. All right, so yeah, Crystal Chick. We're gonna talk about her real quick, and then we'll probably be done. Yeah, well, that's how this whole thing started. Is we were talking about vibrating crystals, so you know,
we were birthed from the same place. Crystals, are these vibrational molecules.
There we go, vibration.
And that's what our bodies are made of too.
I think we were further ahead. I'm gonna go further ahead.
Are that too? They are. They create balance. So when we place them on the body or when we hold them, they enable us to match their vibration. And if there's any disharmony or imbalance in an aspect within ourselves, the crystal will then harmonize that. It will match.
What?
So basically,
How? Why? By what mechanism is all of this happening? Where the hell did she learn to speak British? I don't know. Crystal is a great first name for an actor. I would really I really want to know the mechanism about any of this. Oh, by the way, is this now the definite proof that the thick British accent does not make everything sound more intelligent? Is that thick British accent? I couldn't even tell, but if these guys say so. Use crystals to synchronize your fucking frequency with your females. Yeah, I really want to know how any of this works. Starting crystal vibrations. How does a crystal balance something? And why? By what mechanism does any of this work? You can't just say that it does a thing. You gotta actually explain how it does the thing that you say it does. And they can't just be vibrations, because I'm pretty sure you don't know what a vibration is. I'm pretty sure you think it's a fancy word, and we're gonna just use it, and that's it. To my ears, she sounds more British than Cosmic Spectre or Rachel Oates. I would call that a thick accent. All right. Is Rachel Oates? Is she British? She doesn't sound British to me. I didn't even know that. Oh my goodness. That's how not British I can hear accents. I wonder how many of this works the question that leads to all the man's knowledge. Thick accents aren't bad. Okay. Well, good to know that she's British. I honestly didn't know that. All right. So that is gonna be it. We have like entirely derailed everything today. It has been the absolutely just fabulous disaster of just derailing the shit out of absolutely everything today. So I hope you enjoyed our quick sex ed class and you have learned a little bit about vaginas and why you shouldn't be steaming them. And why you should maybe not shove things up orifices that don't belong there. And why crystals don't do the things they say. So, thank you absolutely everyone for joining me today. It looks like we had a relatively big audience. And it probably shrank the moment that I started talking about sex. But besides that, we probably had a relatively big, very big audience. But that will be it for today. Do you happen to be using Wi-Fi on the computer you use to stream on? If so, use Cat 5 or 6 instead to improve the in-stream quality immensely. No, I am attached to a LAN or an Ethernet port. I think part of it is just my computer is old and dying. So we will. What should you be steaming? You should be steaming your clothes. Dry clean your clothes. That's always good. Men, if you have shirts, dress shirts, go do that. 10 inches of audience. I think we hit higher. Well, YouTube is saying that we hit a higher number. So I don't know what it's showing on your end. On my end, it shows a higher number. On my end, it also seems to be dead. So just goes to show you what happens. If you have any more questions, I'll answer them, but not on voice because I sound like a child and it would be weird. 18. Didn't I say 18? whatever. Either way, YouTube says more than 18. Steam clean your carpet. That one in your house, not you. Yes. Oh, did I say 10? I'm sorry. I'm apparently through my second beer. So, all right. No. I'm going to leave now before you two get me to say more horrible things. Have yourselves all a wonderful weekend. I will see all of you next time. I'm going to try to get the video done now. And yeah, I'm gonna try to get the video done now. I will hopefully be more on top of my shit next week. Have yourselves a good time. I will see you all next time.